Hi friends, welcome to Some Creative Ink. It's time to get creative, it's time to get inspired, and it's time to share all these beautiful creations with others. So I'm Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skinny Atlas, New York, and I love sharing creative ideas with you. So come on in to my channel and say hello. Let me know where you're from, and because I love meeting new people. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube or follow me also on Facebook, because that's the best way to know when I go live and to follow me. So all right, so let's get started. We are going to do an old-time favorite of mine, a stack, cut, and shuffle with a little bit of glimmer. So we're using designer paper with a hint of glimmer today, or it could be foil paper as well. We want to add a little bit of glitz to our projects. I'm just kind of organizing my desktop here a little bit better. So hi Shirley, welcome. I hope you're doing well. And let me just make sure I'm organized. Okay, let's go to the desktop and we'll look at what we're using today for product, okay? Here we go. Okay, so we are going to use, maybe I'm zoomed in a little too much, so hang on. Let's unzoom that just a little bit more. Okay, we're going to be using the Unbounded Beauty Designer Paper today. I love this. This is on sale still at 15% off till the end of the month, which is just a few short days away. It's just nice summery colors. It's a great way to finish the year or to make some gifts for the holiday season. Hi Kathy, welcome. Okay, so we're using that, and then we're also going to go, this is where the glimmer comes in. We're going to use the In Color Glimmer Specialty Paper. We're going to use just a little hint of that on our cards today. It's really going to jazz it up. And then I have some cards to share with you with some ideas with the project, some samples with the Full of Life designer paper, and this is on sale as well. And also I have some samples. We used this Lily Pond, I think it was last week, with seeing both sides of the paper, the fun fold on Friday on my YouTube channel. So there's that right there. This is really pretty because I love the back sides of the designer paper. So you might not like the ducks, but the back side is really gorgeous. Okay. And with this, I don't want you to forget about this. This glimmer paper, there's more glimmer paper in the online store. So this one coordinates with the Zinnia designer paper, whatever the Zinnia paper is called. So there's Berry Burst, Old Olive, and then this, I guess they want to call it white. So we're going to use the white, but don't forget about this. And there's more glimmer paper coming out in the holiday catalog. There's also another one, and I forgot to grab that. Let me grab that really quick, because I think this is in the online store as well. Well, everything's in the online store, no matter where you find it. So this is Petal Pink, and then there's this gorgeous, I want to say it's Highland Heather, and then Pretty Peacock. Look at the peacock. This would really pair well with the Lily Pond Lane designer paper, okay? And of course, the Highland Heather would go, my light's playing funkiness, would go great with the Perennial Lavender. And of course, Petal Pink, you know, I'm not sure what ones those would, but you know, it almost would go with this Unbounded Beauty too, because it's got that peachy look to it, not too pink. Let me just look. It does say Petal Pink. So, but it looks a lot more peachy with the distress paper right there. Look at that. So that would go with that as well. But of course, because it looks, this looks more golden for the peach pie. I think this one looks a little bit more peach pie-ish. Okay, let's get stamping here. So don't forget about Glimmer Paper. So well, I see several more have joined in. So hi, Kathy and Carol and Betty and Charlotte and Elaine. I know, Glimmer Paper. We're doing a demonstrator event and we are using some Glimmer Paper in our projects, the in color paper. So it's going to be fabulous. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it that we're using today. So as I talked about, make sure if you're new to my channel, make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel or subscribe to my newsletter, because that's the place to get all the details of what's going on with Stampin' Up, any classes that I have going on, any specials, especially Stampin' Up specials and so on, okay? And I'll talk a little bit more, but if you're a scrapbooker out there, I have fabulous news for scrapbookers, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get started making our card, okay? This is going to be the stack, cut, and shuffle, and I'm going to use, you could really use as many, I wouldn't go past 4 designs, but 2 would work, 3 would work. So I'm using 3 today, and I've got so these are 3 of the designs, and then I have samples with the other 3 designs. So that way you're using all your designer paper up and not have very much left over. Hi, Danette, welcome. Okay, I'm taking this away. We need to cut some paper. So, all right, let's get that out of the way. So I've got 3 pieces already cut. So this is going to be 3 5/8 wide and 4 7/8 tall. So 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay. So depending on how you want your card, cut your paper appropriately. This is going to be a portrait card. So you know, I'm just making sure, kind of like the designs are pointing portrait, okay? If it was going to be landscape, then I would cut my paper accordingly as well. If you wanted to go like this, or, you know, so think about that. Okay, so a stack, cut, and shuffle. We're going to stack them all together, and you want to try to really hold on to them tight and cut them, okay, together. So, hi, Jeanette. Welcome from Virginia. Good to have you here. So I'm going to just, it doesn't matter how you cut them. There's no measurement or anything. Just cut them all 3 together, or however many layers you're doing, and just cut them. So I'm going to cut off just like this. So I've got there's part number 1, because this is a stack, cut, and shuffle. And then I'm going to just give this a twist and just however way you want it. Okay, I try to have 3 large, fairly large, you know, pieces, and don't make them too small and intricate. All right, so we've got our 3 pieces right there, and now we're simply going to, the easiest way versus trying to get these to line up. This is my mat, okay? Instead of trying to get this to line up with your hint of color, I have cut basic white cardstock the same size as my designer paper. So 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. And this will make adhering your designer paper so quick and easy. So, okay, so let's just, and I forgot to refill my glue bottle here. So hopefully we get through this. All right, so we're just going to adhere directly, covering it up. So I'm going to just make sure I'm edge to edge, and I like to try to start with the larger pieces first. Oh, I forgot to say, we need to shuffle first. It's just automatic for me here. So we are going to put one here, and so you want one of each of the 3 papers on in your pile, okay? So we have our set of 3 papers. This is so easy. So I'm gonna go with this side over here next, and as I say, definitely if you have one that goes the whole length, definitely start with that one versus just a corner, because you're more likely to be more accurate. So I'm going to just butt this up and make sure it's hitting my corner there. And it's okay if you have a little bit of space in there because we're going to add our glimmer paper there. Oh, Jeanette, I am so sorry. Oh, that is sad. Well, hopefully this live helps perk you up today and makes you feel a little creative and bring a little joy to you. Okay. Oh boy. I think I gotta change to a glue bottle. Let's do this. Whoa, this is a new one. So it's gonna be really thick. So we're gonna just add this into here. Okay. So there's one. And let's get number 2 done here. It's really a quick set of cards. Once you have your pieces cut, there we go. I want to make sure that bottom corner is lined up. Let's add this. There we go. Well, it's hot and humid. Well, I haven't really been outside too much, but it is hot and humid here today in central New York. I live just outside of Syracuse in Skaneateles, one of the beautiful Finger Lakes, and we're coming up on Labor Day weekend here. Here we go. There's card number 2. Got glue all over my desktop. I need to clean her off. All right, so let's do this. Got a little bit more glue here. I love liquid glue because it helps you, you know, gives you the time to move it around. So, okay. We have finished up honey. Thank the Lord. My daughter raises bees, and last Thursday and Friday, it's been a long week. She started extracting, and today was cleaning up the rest of the mess, because you got to let the honey drip a little bit out of the wax, and because she reuses the wax that she takes off the frames. Here we go. Okay, that looks good. The back looks good. This one is a little bit short up there for some reason. So I'm going to just trim this off just a hair, just so that white cardstock doesn't show. If I can see it. There we go. And then I think this one looks, that one's showing a little bit too. There we go. Okay, that looks good. So we're going to, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our glimmer, okay? So I've been busy. I have been using our glimmer and just doing like little 1/8 inch strips, okay? So I've got some here. Hopefully I did enough here. Let's see here. I might need to cut some more. There we go. I was thinking I had enough for one card, that I was going to do one, but we have 3 here to do. So right where these seams are is where we're going to put, I just got to be careful I don't get too much glue here. We're going to add some liquid glue. Let me see if I got a different one that's not so new. Or let's take a minute and let's just refill this one and see how that works. So I just have this little glue bottle. Of course, it's going to get an air bubble, right? It's being difficult here today. I don't want to get glue all over. Lordy, let's pop that. So you gotta kind of like go straight down through the bottle. Okay, this might be enough to get us going here. Let's see if this works a little bit better. Okay, so let's add another line here. Oh, no wonder it's not working. It's got a big string in it. Holy cow. All right, let me grab my pen. Sometimes it was working fine before we started. I need a piece of scrap. Hang on. Because I don't want to like squirt all over. There we go. Let's see if this works now. All right, we're in business. There we go. So now we're going to just take our glimmer paper and we're going to just lay it across here. Doesn't that look pretty already? And it helps if this has just a slight angle to it. There we go. I'm going to just set that aside for a minute and let's move on to our other ones, okay? We'll let that just sit. So you just kind of take and do this. Let's just do this one too. There we go. I love using glimmer. Okay, so we are going to I start with the longer piece first because then it's just easier to butt up. Just trim it on the back. And generally this has the right angle after you've trimmed it to line up with the intersection. And generally my label covers that up. So I don't generally save these little scraps, but you might find a use for them on something. Okay, we do have enough here. Yay. So let's do this. There we go. Turn it over. Give it a little trim. And then put this final one down. And you could really make this as wide as you want, but I like a little hint of it. I could even go a little bit less, even like really a scant. Like I love this little one here. That's like even less than an 1/8. Okay, so we need to now trim this one. So let's do this and this. All right, what do you think? Isn't that just beautiful? Let's clean off my... Okay, now we can mount them onto our mat here. So this is our Petunia Pop. It's one of our new in colors this year, the 24 to 26 in colors. And yeah, 24 to 26 in colors. And we'll just, oh, the size, that's what I was thinking I need to share. So our mat is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Really simple and easy. So let's add this. I gotta look at the clock. I know I started late, so we're only 28 after, so we're doing really good here for 3 cards. Once you have things cut, it'll roll right along. I like to mass produce, so if you're one to send a lot of cards, you might as well make, 6 of them at a time, right? When you make the 6 same, style or more, then it's just so easy to, because it's just like anything, repetition. You know exactly what you need to do and just keep stamping. So I'm getting ready for a vendor show in a couple of weeks, so I'll be stamping up more of a storm here, trying to anyways, getting ready for that. And that will be in the next edition. I will definitely be having news about that, because I would love for you to, if you're local, come and visit. All right, we got to get our card bases ready. So let's put that aside, and we're going to use basic white. So I have 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I got glue all over my fingertips. So let's do this. There's glue all over my desk. I should have put down a placemat. When I'm working, I put down a placemat. I should have put one for the live. Here we go. Okay, hey Donna, it's so good to see you here. Welcome. Okay, here's our little, so let's just center this. I love having a lot of white showing. There's card number 1, and this, and I always mount them so the same piece is on the bottom, because generally that's the way the portrait's going, right? Here's this one, and I've got the insides all ready to go. So let's do this. There we go. All right, so we've got our 3 cards. Let me get rid of this sticky note with this liquid glue on it. All right, so here's our inside. So what I've done is just, when I was cutting my designer paper, I had a piece about this wide left, and I just cut a 1/2 inch off and added some more glimmer paper to here, one of each of the designs. So I'm going to put this one on here. Doesn't really matter which one you do, but I'm lining up like whatever the bottom design is. That's what I'm going to have on this card. There we go. So there's that. Okay, let's do this one. And so, who thinks this is an easy card to make? Who has never done a stack, cut, and shuffle before? Because we have done this several times. And I'm going to show you some more ideas. I've got several ideas more to share with some different designer paper, and even a Christmas card that you could do. This would be a great, simple, easy Christmas card for you to make too. If you're sending out holiday cards, because it's never too early to start. All right, so here's this one. Here we go. So the inside mat is the same as the outside. So 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and my white is the same size as what we cut the designer paper and laid the designer paper on, which is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, let's add some words to this. Okay, so I got some scrap white, and you could stamp your greeting and then punch out, but I'm just punching. We're going to use basic white, and then this is the Labeled with Love punch. It's in our annual catalog. Okay, so there's that one. All right, let's pull in. We're going to pull in the layering leaves. It's a great go-to for you to use. Okay, so I've got 3 greetings out. So if you're making a gift for somebody, it's great to use several different greetings on it. So we're going to do a thinking of you, because this is photopolymer, so it's easy to line up. Let's do a hello, and this set of cards might be sold at my sale. Vendor show, I should say. Okay, let's stamp Sending with Hugs. There we go. And let's cover up our ink pad, and we're going to just flip this over and add some dimensionals to it. Okay. I don't know, I'm doing 4. It could be a little excessive, but that's okay. I'd rather make sure it doesn't sag in the middle. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. All right, and I'm gonna just simply put it right about here. You could really go anywhere as you want. Think about, like, I like it just kind of in the middle. It kind of covers up if you really have, you know, have a really open spot there too. So it covers that up. All right, so there's that one. And then there's this. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty set of cards, I think. Okay, we're gonna, so I've already tied a bow with our in color ribbon, the Petunia Pop. It's in the annual catalog, so let's, I used just 8 inches of ribbon for that. So let's just add a bow here, and let's do this. Add a bow here. There we go. And then another bow over here. You've never tried this before? Oh, Danette. Oh, definitely. There are several more ideas if you look at my YouTube channel for more ideas with the paper. Definitely stack, cut, and shuffle is what it's called. Okay, we can trim this. This ribbon does like fray easily. And I've got glue on my scissors. If you get glue on your scissors, don't be, if you have an adhesive remover, I just kind of take and rub it down my scissor tips to get rid of that glue. I think it helps keep your scissors sharp. There we go. It'll keep it from there. Oh, what a difference that was. Whew. You can feel like it just snip right off. Total difference. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more bling to this. Don't you think? A little bit more bling. Let's pull in, so here's that. Let's pull in some of the in color shimmer gems here. Okay, I don't have a ton of those left. Nancy, let's see. Do I have more somewhere? Let's see if I got more sitting here. If not, I will add more afterwards. Yeah, I don't have any more. We will, I've got, there's at least 6 here, so we can get 2 cards done. Okay, with the Petunia Pop. I think you can tell that's what I use a lot of. I don't use the green too much. So let's add some bling here. So where are we going to put this? All right, let's put one there. Let's put one up there. And let's put one right up there. We'll just keep doing the same here. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 cards done. I'll add some more afterwards because I have more of this somewhere. All right, what do you think? And then look at the envelopes right there. So a nice matchy card to go with your set there. All right, so let's look at, let me move some stuff out of here. I feel like I got ink. Let's get rid of that and put my stopper on my glue. And did I do the, yeah, I did the inside. Isn't that just beautiful? I think so. Okay, let's look at the other ideas. And just remember that also, I want you to remember too, here's my August host code. If you place a $50 or more order in my online store, you're going to receive as my thank you gift this set of 4 cards. It uses the Seasons of Green and Gold designer paper and this autumn bundle. And here's what the cards look like right here that are in the kit. So everything's die cut for you. You're going to need your greeting and embossing folder. I didn't do the embossing, but you've got the labels. The leaves are die cut. You've got some gems. I think I made them all these sequins in there. So there's a little bit of a fall theme to them. So those are the 4 cards, and if you want to stamp on your envelope, but you could really do any type of leaf, or you could emboss the flap of your envelope as well. So that you're going to get this kit mailed to you in September. If you place a $50 or more order in my online store, or you can purchase this kit for $16 plus $5 shipping as well. Okay, so there's that. And so I want to just remind you about the designer paper sale. There is like, I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, I think there's 14, 10, 12, 14 packages of paper that are 15% off. And Unbounded Beauty is definitely there. There's lots of great possibilities. And as I talked about earlier, scrapbooking is coming to Stampin' Up. They are putting a big effort since a lot of the close to my heart makers have joined our team. They are making a big effort in bringing scrapbooking supplies to them. So, you know, I'm not sure if I can show the inside, but this digital brochure will be in the email. I can definitely share the digital brochure, but I'm just not sure. But there's like kits in here, or you can that come all together, or you can buy the paper by themselves, and even two-tone paper is coming to us. So lots of great news about the scrapbooking. All right, so let's look at the other cards, and then I'll share with you. We'll make one Chris holiday card. Okay, so there's those. So here's the other Unbounded Beauty. This time I used the peach pie combo right there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful glimmer paper right there. So this is 6 cards that would definitely make a beautiful gift for somebody, wouldn't it? For the holidays. Okay, so and then here is here's the Full of Life. I use the white glimmer here, but look how neat these are. You know, when you start mixing 3 color patterns together, it just is really cool, I think. And then of course, you know, your decorated envelopes just really beautifies that gift. So there's that one. And then let's look at the Lily Pond. Here's the one here that I did with the Lily Pond cards here. I use the white glimmer again, and then we've got these other 2. Okay, it looks really great, I think, you know. So play around with that paper, and then finally you got a sneak peek here coming. Hi Joan, welcome. Oh, and Kathy loves the glimmer. It does make it pop. So okay, I'm not sure if I said hi Betty, but quick and easy. Oh, I'm so glad you love my ideas. So let's look at this one. This is the Splendid Autumn, I think is what it's called. Look at that gorgeous paper. It is a rich paper, I think. And then here, these are just layered on crumb cake, and then with strips of gold. Don't those just look beautiful? I think. I'm so happy I did this. And then this is some new ribbon. It's Blackberry Bliss with that hint of gold. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Here's the inside. So this one's not really Christmas, but it's a nice winter set of cards for somebody. So what do you think of those? You love this? Some people are loving this paper and others are not. So, but I love the rich colors. It is perfect for winter. Okay, so let's do a quick holiday one. Okay, I pulled out, I've already pre-cut, we'll just do one more. I mixed up my pieces here, so I need to like think how these went. So let me, I'm not sure how I had these sitting. No, let me look at my sample. Okay, so this is gonna go like that, and this one like that, and then I think, let's see here. Is that gonna go like that? Nope, that's not right. Oh, that's that top one. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it now. There we go. Okay, so let's go with this one. Let's apply this. So this one I'm gonna do landscape. Okay, so you can see what it looks like to do landscape. Okay, we're using the same exact measurements, and this is that Seasons of Green and Gold. I've used this paper several times, So let's just adhere this onto here. Okay. And it is kind of, you know, the cutting is totally different than what I did on that one. So let's go with this next. Okay, let's do this. This paper was a little bit trickier to match up. There we go. And then this one's gonna go here. So let's do this, because I had to, it's good to have a little bit of contrast, like a light, a medium, and a dark, okay? It just makes the patterns blend together so much better. All right, there we go. Look at that. So this is the way our card is going to be. And I know I've got some gold pieces here, so let's do this. There we go. And then here, just run it along that seam. Just keep your glue no larger than your piece that you're doing. So if you get it, like if you're using a skinnier strip than this, you want to keep that bead really, really fine. Okay, let's trim that off. And lay this down. I like the gold. I think this would make a pretty Christmas card. What do you think? Would you send this as a holiday card when we're done? It could be birthday. It could even be a thank you, because it looks wintry. Okay, we are going to mount this onto some Mossy Meadow. So remember, this is 3 3/4. The Mossy Meadow is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Let's do this. It's just showing a hint, okay? And then we're going to add this to, yes, what are we going to, we're going to put this onto some crumb cake. Okay, so let's burnish our fold here. I scored it wrong, and we got dimensionals right here. So thanks, Joan. I'm so glad you guys like these cards. It's so hard for me to not keep keep stamping, to not keep stamping. I just want to like use every single designer paper and create the same layout with everything, but I have other things I gotta like do too. I could stamp all day long, but okay, so we've got that. Let's add, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue down here because I got a little bit of scrap here, and I'm gonna just, I think this might be the exact length. It's a little short. I'm gonna wiggle it. There we go. And we'll put this, so this is very vanilla, 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Let's add this onto Mossy Meadow again. That's Mossy Meadow. Excuse me. That's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. There we go. Okay. I love crumb cake with like the earth, with the regal colors or the neutrals. There. Okay. So I've already stamped Season's Greeting, and I use Early Espresso with that. Just something out of the ordinary besides just basic black. I think it just gives it that touch. And I didn't think about gems with this, so I don't know. So we will just stick this right over here, I think, right there. And I've done a linen thread bow, a double linen thread bow. So I use 16 inches and doubled it up and tied a bow. Okay, let's add a mini glue dot on this. There we go. There, look at that. So easy. Nice. Okay, so isn't that cool? What do you guys think? Should I do some gems? But I don't know what. Because I don't have much here at my table. So I'll have to think about that. What do I have? I have these. I don't know. And ooh, I found some of these, but I'll add those on afterwards. I got those. All right, I'll add some, maybe some sequins, but I don't have those next to me. So, okay, so I only did a second one, but I won't make you sit through making a third one, but wouldn't those make some really simple and easy holiday cards for the year? So, which one is your favorite? Did you love the Christmas one, the Season of Green and Gold? Did you love the Unbounded Beauty in Peach Pie or Petunia Pop? Or here's the Splendid Autumn as well. And we also have the Lily Pond Lane and the Full of Life. Wow, look at all those cards. I love them. My stash is building. Okay, everybody, I so appreciate you. And remember, subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. And come back on Friday at 3 p.m. hopefully. And join me for some more Creative Ink. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I've been busy doing other things. Not a ton of stamping, but I think I have a fun fold for you, or a technique. One of the two it will be, because Wednesdays is supposed to be a simple type of card day, which this is. Stamp, cut, and shuffle is a simple card to make. So I hope you love this, and I hope you're inspired to go into your craft area and create. Okay. Charlotte loves them all, and Donna loves the peach pie. I know, aren't they just pretty? This is I keep using this designer paper. I love it. So go make some. Make sure you pull out that glimmer paper or foil, whatever, and add some interest to your cards, because I mean, especially the foil looks great with with the regal type paper. So anyways, okay, have a great day, everybody. We will see you soon, and take care. Let me know if you need anything that I can be of help, and we'll see you soon.